Hey everybody, the Gaming Guru 51 here, and welcome back to Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. In the last episode, because of Fawful and his stupid self, we had to climb up the Hoo Mountain in order to get a Hoo block so we can get some hammers done. But fortunately for us, we met Prince Peasley, who was transformed into a Draco-Ho-Ho. At least, I don't even know if that's how you pronounce his name. But in the end of it all, we got the Hoo block to the Sledge's house, so now we're off to make some hammers in this episode. Boy, did you two arrive at exactly the right time. Just now a Hoo block fell down in the waterfall. Check it out, we'll use it to make you the ultimate hammer. Even though it's not going to be the ultimate hammer because, spoilers, there's hammer upgrades later on, so it's just a basic hammer, so it's not the ultimate hammer. I mean, it feels so great to be making hammers again after such a long break. In fact, it feels so darn great that we went ahead and made you guys 2 hammers. Look at that craftsmanship, pow! Now you're playing with power, like Nintendo Power. Yeah, you got that right, these bad boys are now all yours. And we got the hammers, which means we're going to also get some new hammer techniques as well for the brothers, and even some regular solo attacks as well. And of course, we're going to have to go through the tutorials. So you just press the R button to transform, you select your button to make the hammer appear on the screen, and you press the A button to whack a hammer. It's pretty simple stuff. Yes, only person in front can use a hammer. So the action the guy in front does with the A button is called the solo action. The action the guy in the back does with the B button is called a bros action. Yes, this is the most basic of all the basics, remember it. Try whacking all kinds of stuff with those hammers. One manly whack breaks the hardest rocks. You know, you ought to break the hammer in by smashing the rock in the next room. Oh, I'm going to. Don't even tell me twice, because I want what's in here. It's a nut! Nuts are actually really good items because they heal both brothers for a good amount of HP, as opposed to mushrooms that only heal one brother for a certain amount of HP, but nuts are pretty good. Anyways, now that we got the hammers, we are off to do brothers things. And by that, I mean we're actually about to head out of here. And while we're walking away here out of Hoo Village, I do have to mention that I am recording this in the rain. We're at the big storm outside, and it's lightning outside. So if my power goes out, I'll probably end up keeping it in the video. But anyways, going to break this up, and we're moving on to bigger and better things. Is there anything new in here? There's an item over there. I do, in fact, want it. If you have noticed these little holes in the ground, don't worry, we'll come to those a little bit later. We can't really do anything about those at the moment, so just keep that in mind as we move forward. Anyways, we got another nut to get some more HPs, and here we are with some more puzzles and enemies and all kinds of stuff. It's going to show up out of nowhere, and it is really rumbling outside. And I do have to mention, it has been raining and thundering here for days. Every single day this whole week has been nothing but rainstorms. It's insane how much I've risked my recordings for the sake of getting videos done because it's been raining so much here. I can't even tell you. So if I lose power here, again, you'll see it. But I can just hear the rain right now, and it is kind of crazy. Hopefully the thunder and the rain doesn't appear in the recording. My mic is pretty good at keeping noises out, but you never know. If it does, then whatever. We do have some stuff going on over here. I'll go inside here in a second. Yeah, the mine carts, but what's down here first? Actually, I don't think there might be just items in here. Yeah, there's looking like items, and man, I don't want to keep mentioning the rain after every certain point, but it is really loud. Like, it's actually kind of scary, but for the most part, I should be able to get things done here, hopefully, if nothing goes weary and my power doesn't go out or anything like that. But moving on, let's go inside here, talk to this guy, and move on. Whoa there, pards! It's been a Goomba's age since we had a stranger in any parts! Now listen, fellers, if you want to ride in them rusty old carts, I won't go stopping you. Please ignore my horrible accents. But I advise watching out for trouble. Yep, no one wants to know where the roads lead. Still, I'll tell you something. You might just be able to find Jewel by jumping a bit in there. And while you're hopping for loot, watch out. If you spot danger, just shine your light at it. Oh, mercy. There I go again. I'm always boring folks to tears with stuff like this. So tell me, boys, care to ride in the carts? Yeah, we do. Because we want to get out of here. We spent way too long in Hoo Village, and it's time to move on to bigger and better things. But this is a pretty cool minigame. So basically, you control both brothers by jumping with A for Mario and B for Luigi. But the goal here is you're going to want to collect these batteries for some light power, but you also want to collect these red and green jewels that show up on the screen here. Mario has gems in the foreground, and Luigi has gems in the background. We haven't seen Luigi's gems yet, but there's one right here, so let's go ahead and jump it on there. And yeah, hopefully we can get them all, because it's actually not that hard to get them all, honestly. You need to get a certain amount to pass. I don't know the requirements for that, All I do know is that it's not hard enough. It's not that hard to get them all, to be honest. Oh, Luigi, look at you. Do you lose a gem from hitting that guy? I have never even noticed that before. But in any case, let's just keep on jumping. Ooh, got both the light and the thing at the same time, so it's pretty neat. And then let's see, what else can we do here? Anything good? There's another thing. And I want to get this for the light power source. And there's Luigi. This isn't too exciting. I mean, it does get exciting a little bit later on. We don't see this minigame again, I don't think. But it's a pretty easy minigame, so we should be able to get to this, no problem. Yep, you do need 10 to pass, so keep that in mind. I believe you can only, I don't even know how many times you can get hit or whatever, but all I know is I've never failed that before in my whole life. And if you do, I don't know what to tell you. But there we go, we've done it, and why is he already over here? Why, howdy again. Well, failures, this spot marks the last stop on the long, strange railroad ride of my life. But I reckon your adventure has just begun. Get to it, boys. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh boy, here comes this music again. So we got some hammer action going on here. And I'm sure those guys are going to appear out of... Yep! These guys are going to appear out of nowhere to show us how to use hammer techniques in battle. We forgot to mention one thing. We never taught you how to use your hammers in battle. Ready to learn? If I say no, will you go away? Ouch, try being polite, will ya? Okay, I guess I have no choice. Then we'll explain it in battle. This is not hard stuff. So we'll whack with a hammer. Mario uses the A button, Luigi uses the B button. Yeah, these are basic concepts we've learned throughout this game so far. Talking don't do it justice though. Let me explain by example. First, let's do some solo attacks using hammers. Yeah, oh, that is not... I am here trying to do... jump the gun here. Anyway, so basically, you want to swing when Mario's shaking like that, and then does damage. Ooh, man, that's smart. But I'm a hammerhead, bro, so I'll be fine, no big deal. Press the button when the hammer shakes. When it shakes, you got it. And old green guy there should press the B button when his hammer shakes. So next we gotta learn how to defend you with a hammer. Oh gosh. Now, press and hold B. So the hammer comes up when you release the button now. Oh, that's too... dude. Alright, so if you hold it down, and then if you let go, you hit him. And it's nice. So anyway, you get the idea. Want to try again? No. Okay, so the review. Shh, I don't really care. Did you get all that? You better have. You better look alive with those things. There are a lot of monsters that your jump won't do diddy-do. You gotta learn some new tricks if you want to get by them. I'm sure you guys will be able to take care of business. If you can't, you're gonna have to give us those hammers back. Hey, we're going back so we can ride the cart again. Yeah, cart rides are thrilling and filled with suspenders. You know it, it's filled with suspense. Suspense! Ooh, good lord, that lightning. Oops, well, excuse me! Alright, well, in that case, now that we have some hammers. Also, as I mentioned before, you cannot break these hammers. They gave us the ultimate hammers, but there are certain things as hammers just won't break for the moment. So again, we'll get those a lot later in the game. Don't you worry, we'll come back for those. But for now, we're going to not have to worry about that for the time being. Let's just continue to get some coinage. And let's see what else we can find up here. Anything special? Yeah, there's a lot of things we just can't do yet. Like, for example, this. And you won't be able to do anything with that for a very long time. And you would think, hey, we could probably do this a little bit later. No, and also, not to mention also, this is a backtracking. If you go back, you're going to have to do the minecart thing again. So please don't do that. I think I've done that before and I kind of screwed myself, but it's alright. It's not that bad. And we got another mushroom out of the deal, which is pretty darn sweet if you ask me. And I'm guessing we're going to head down here and move on. Oh, here we go. This is where the bulk of the game's going to take place. So if you take a look at the map here, we are in this general, like, square. I'm pointing at the screen here, but it's a general square, like, area. Doesn't make any sense. But we do have some enemies that we're going to go ahead and show off here. Now, when you attack an enemy with the first strike with a hammer, it doesn't do damage. Instead, it stuns them. It's pretty nice. And then we actually did not get the ability to use the hammer techniques yet. But one thing I do want to mention, for the Splash Bros, if you do the advanced technique on these spiked enemies, it actually does damage to them. And I believe it's like a really good way to do it, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and just hit him with the hammer. And wow, Luigi has not a lot of HP, not gonna lie. Or not a lot of damage, rather. But these guys aren't that strong. They're the basic of all basic spiked enemies in the game. Or whatever the case may be. And of course, Luigi gets hit by one, so that's fine. Alright, Mario, and Luigi cannot defend himself. which is sad, but it's okay, because Mario can do all the things, and he doesn't need to worry about anything in the whole world. Alright, Luigi, just do your thing with a hammer attack on the Sharpie. I love these names, they're so good. And then Mario can just finish him off. And Luigi's now level 7! And level 7 means that we need to increase our BP, I think? Come on, give me a 3. Aw, 2, that's pretty good. 2 is pretty good, I could take a 2. I believe that makes Luigi's HP and, yeah, his overall HP and BP just that much better than Mario now, which is really unfortunate. But Mario will end up doing more damage in the long run, so Luigi's got to be good for something, to be honest. And I have no idea why I'm fighting these guys, because they don't really give that much experience. If memory serves, they only gave 4 experience for 2 enemies, which is actually really bad. But, I mean, they're easy enough to get rid of, so. But once again, they're easy enough to get rid of, but again, they don't really give much out in the ways of profit, so there's really no point in doing that. So we want to go down for Beanbean Castle Town, so let's see if we can find some new enemies. Yes, we can! There's a lot of cool stuff out here that you want to check out, especially with some enemies. This guy, though, we'll worry about him in a second. Gotta get rid of these guys first. Now this guy is a swarm. And, okay, he doesn't go down. I actually kind of want to see. Alright, he just comes out of the ground, and you just hit him, and there you go. I keep trying to do a hammer technique, but we don't have any yet, and we will, don't worry. I'm just getting a little overzealous, I'm getting a little too excited. And nice experience. That's pretty good experience, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so there's items over here, and some more enemies. I'll go ahead and fight some more just for the sake of showing off some new enemies here. There's a lot of cool enemies in here, and you could fight some now, like some of the later enemies out here. But you might get wrecked because you are a little bit too low level to be taking on some of these enemies. I'm thinking of these like Tanuki Goomba enemies later on that we can see. And we got some Woo Beans out of the deal, that's pretty good. Let's see, anything else we can do out here for now, or is it just we can kind of go everywhere we want? Yeah, we want to goof. The castle town's down south. And I believe these are the enemies I'm referring to that are really strong. I don't think you want to fight them right now because you will die. But if you could manage to get to dodge their attacks pretty well enough, you can, you know, gain some quite a bit of experience, even though the fight will take forever. And over here is the Beanbean Castle town, which is exactly where we want to go. What's going on over here? Oh my goodness, everyone's in a shocker. Everyone's in a panic. The city's ruined. What's going on here, man? Sir, talk to me. No! The town was attacked. The horror. Ugh. Man, please stop. Make it stop. Jeez, we get to a town and look what happens. Everything's kind of chaotic and destroyed, and we can't really go anywhere except in here, conveniently enough for us. This is the equipment shop. Welcome to my temporary item shop. Sorry about the mess. With the town in this state, I'm only staying open as long as the customers keep coming. And we want to grab some stuff, of course. Let's go ahead and buy some stuff. And we can't even buy equipment yet. I don't even want any of this stuff yet, do I? I don't even think I do. No. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I believe later on we can go ahead and buy some stuff. But for now, we can only buy the basic healing items, which we could use. But I'm not gonna take the opportunity to do so just yet, because I don't think it's overly necessary at the moment. Well, let's go ahead and move up here, because we want to get to the actual place, the actual castle here, which is right here. Halt! You there! Halt! You can't just waltz on in here! The town has just been attacked, which means the castle could be attacked at any moment. Lady Limba has also instructed us not to allow anyone to enter the castle, anyone whatsoever. Having said that, if you still wish to enter, you must explain your names and your motives. What? You are the world-famous Mario? What? And you are the legendary Luigi? Luigi who? Shh, I have no idea. If you really are the superstar Mario from the Mushroom Kingdom, then prove it. If we jump... What, that jump? No mistaking it. This guy is really Mario? Shh, I can't be certain. Anyway, what business would the famous Mario and Luigi, other guy have in this castle? Oh! Huh? Oh! I see, gotcha! What do they want? No clue. I love the game's humor, I do. Enough! Regardless of all that nonsense, you may not enter. Now be gone! And we show the flower. Prince Paisley's rose! Are you friends of the prince? Yes, we are. Listen, I think maybe we ought to let these guys inside. Okay, taking into account that rose and your wacky story, we can allow you to enter. That was one wacky story. Woo! Sweet. Thank you for all of your opportunity. I am very glad you can let us inside. And we're just going to keep on going inside just to see what we can do. We can't go in there yet, though, so we're going to have to move on the hair. And let's see. Is there anything down here? Oh, there's some coins, which I can take. I have no idea why I've decided to make this harder for myself. You know what? Just don't even bother doing it like that. I don't even know why I did that. Also, I forgot to mention, I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, I get some new hammer techniques for the bros. That's not until way later in the game. Well, not way later, but it's pretty decently later in the game. Well, Master Mario and Master Luigi. Oh, hello. I am Lady Limba, highest of the ladies at court. The gatekeepers told me of you. Are you indeed the Mario and Luigi of fame, the superstars? Yes, we are. Yes, I can't deny that such jumping is the hallmark of the Mario and Luigi of legend. Pardon me? What are you trying to tell me? Oh, do speak up! Oh, such ruckus! Speak in softer voices! Now hear me, as you saw, the tower is in ruins and the castle is under strict guard. At a time like this, I cannot allow a suspicious pair such as you to meet the Queen. As the Queen's longest-serving lady at court, I must act in the interest of her royal safety. What? Dude, don't do this. Please, hear my words. If you two are indeed the true Mario Brothers, you must prove it by repairing the castle's plumbing. If you are able to completely fix it, then you may meet Queen Bean. Now then, show me the work ethic of the superstar Mario Bros. Look what we got ourselves into. But at that point, I think it's good to say we're going to end things off here. Because, you know, we did quite a bit. Next time on Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, we're going to go through the Beanbean Castle sewers and hopefully make it out of here to prove to Lady Limba that we are worthy of meeting the Queen. And hopefully we'll meet the Queen to discuss the situation, and hopefully she can help us out in the long run. Pretty excited about that one. With that being said, everybody, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I will see you guys then.